He's the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully, guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully, my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Sorry about the other live, guys. I accidentally had a wrong setting on, but hello. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy Friday. So, yeah, the other live was intended to work. I had a messed up setting. So, yeah, we're back, baby. Happy Friday, y'all. I hope y'all are well. And let's see what we got going on. Starting off with the Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. What messages do we got coming through here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Happy Friday, y'all. What do we got coming through here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What do we got going on for our Capricorn gang? Cappy. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Four of Wands in reverse. So you can be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Sun in reverse. Person you're dealing with, we got here the Queen of Wands reversed. And then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Three of Swords. Okay, Capricorn. Definitely a bit of an intense reading coming up this weekend. Let's go ahead and dissect this one. Four of Wands reversed to the Sun in reverse. So I do feel currently with your relationship between you and another person, there's a little bit of a bumpy road ahead. I definitely feel like you're currently kind of experiencing a bump in the road with the person you're dealing with. I definitely don't feel like this situation is making you happy. I feel like this situation is upsetting you because you want to be on good terms with somebody, Capricorn, but currently that's not the way the situation is playing out. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, we do have here the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So, as many of you know, whenever I see the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's not the best position for the Queen to be in. When the Queen is in reverse, of course, it could be somebody who's not feeling super passionate or somebody who's lacking any sort of motivation, but also this card can kind of show up as a person who's kind of snarky, snotty, not really in the most high vibrational place. This could be a person who's coming from a more lower vibrational place. So Capricorn, I feel like things between you and somebody else right now are a little bit bumpy, but your person's not making it any better. Based upon the energy they're sitting in and the projections that they're casting upon you, it feels to me like there is a rough patch right now that you and someone are going through. Now, keep in mind, this could be a friend, family member, or lover. This doesn't have to be strictly a romantic partner we're talking about, but I feel like somebody's in a bad mood this weekend, Capricorn, and be mindful of them taking that out on you. Taking a look at the outcome that's present, we do have here the Three of Swords. I definitely see you kind of separating yourself from someone this weekend, considering that they're not in a great place. Your relationship with the two of you is not necessarily in the greatest of all places, and you're saying the only thing that's really going to fix this right now is going to be time. So Capricorn, if you and somebody are in a rough patch right now, it definitely feels to me that the person you're dealing with is more so in that energy of bitterness, not wanting to make things better. They're still in the energy of wanting to fight. So I would avoid them this weekend, especially if you want to heal this relationship or fix it. Now, like I said, this could be a friendship. Maybe something happened between you and a friend. Maybe a fight came on. Maybe this is something going on between you and your family or you and a loved one. But I do feel here that you need some space from someone, because space is what's going to do you good, especially when they're in the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like I said, this energy is somebody who's like really snarky, not in the highest of all vibrations. This also could be somebody who's projecting what they're going through right back onto you. So Capricorn, you want to avoid this at all costs. So Cappy, if your relationship right now is a little bumpy with somebody, and if they're not in the brightest of all moods, I would definitely take a break from them this weekend and give yourself time to not only think about this situation, but give yourself time to kind of, escape from all the energy this person's kind of brought to you or brought to the table. I definitely feel like whoever this is you're connecting with as well needs some time to calm down, and then you guys can come back together at some point and talk things over and maybe fix the relationship. But for example, you know that old saying, don't poke the bear. I definitely feel like that's the energy for this weekend. The person you're dealing with, they're in that aggressive type of place, and the more you try to poke it, the more damage is going to be done. So Capricorn, if someone's in a weird mood this weekend, especially if your relationship is kind of in a little bit of a bumpy or rocky place, avoid it at all costs, because the more you try to engage into it, I think the more of a worse outcome there's going to be. I think the best thing you can do right now is give this person space and give yourself space from them, okay? All right, Capricorn. Really rough reading, man, to start off in the beginning of the weekend, but with that all being said, Cappy, hopefully that situation resolves itself. By the way, there was a donation. Give me one sec, y'all. Matthew Waters, thank you for the $1. Really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. So, we started off with our earth signs this weekend. Let's go ahead and do earth, water, fire, air. Going on to our water signs. Let's take a look here and see what we got going on for the lovely and amazing Scorpio gang. What's cracking, baby? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. What messages are coming through here for Team Scorpio, please? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Shout out to everybody who's here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Really, really appreciate it. Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got going on for your weekend, baby. Hopefully, all is well. Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Emperor in the reverse. So, you can be connecting with an Aries for a few of you, taking a look at your current energy. We got here the King of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got here the Death card, could be a fellow Scorpio you're connecting with. And then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Hermit. So, Scorpio, I feel like something's out of your control, and I think it's about how you're feeling towards the situation. You're realizing that my feelings are out of my control. I feel how I feel. It is what it is. There's nothing that I can do about it, right? But the thing is that even though you may not have control of your feelings, what you do have control of and what you are in control in is your actions that you take for yourself. So Scorpio, taking a look at who you're dealing with the Death card here. I feel like you're dealing with some sort of ending, and I think that this ending is very emotional for you, and you're not invalidating your feelings, but what you're saying to yourself is that, yeah, my feelings are out of control. I care about whatever is ending here, and there's nothing I can do about it. If I care about it, I care about it. But what I can do for myself is, instead of consistently taking action to focus on something that's bothering me, I can take action to focus on other things in my life. So I feel like what's going on for you guys this weekend is that if something's been bothering you, if something's been upsetting you, you're not going to invalidate your feelings and pretend that you don't care. You're essentially admitting, you know what, it is what it is. I do care. But what I can do for myself instead is try my best to focus on other situations in my life while isolating from this one, because even though I can't control my feelings, I can take action to really fill my mind with other things that I got going on in my life, or other things that I got going on surrounding me. So for example, Scorpio, let's say you're going through a breakup, right? You can't help the fact that you still have feelings for somebody that may no longer be in your life, but what you can do is take action to not really focus on that and focus on other things in your life right now, such as your career, hanging out with your friends, doing something fun this weekend. You always have action available for you. So you're taking action instead of trying to invalidate your own feelings and emotions, or trying to be in that energy where you're pretending that you don't care. Does that make sense, guys? Hopefully that made sense the way that I'm explaining it, but essentially it's like, it's not in your control when it comes towards your feelings. You're going to feel how you feel, but what is in your control, is taking action. So you can't control that you care about a situation that's ending, but what you can do is take action to kind of isolate yourself from it and focus on other things so that you don't have to be caught up in that energy 24/7. All right, Scorpio? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Hopefully that really makes sense, man. I don't know about you guys. Happy Friday, by the way, but today feels very weird energetically. I woke up this morning, and I felt the energy and I felt the vibe, and I was like, oh no, today feels like a weird day. So I'm hoping you guys are having a good day. As for me, I'm having a little bit of an off day or a weird day. So if my readings don't make sense today, or if my readings feel off, or if you feel like I'm not explaining anything correctly, I apologize, because today is just a weird day. All right, baby. So we did our water, we did our earth, going on to our fire. Let's take a look here and see what we got for Sagittarius. Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, what do we got going on here for Team Sagittarius this weekend? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 154 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Messages for Sagittarian. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Saggy, let's see what we got going on for your weekend, baby. Hopefully all is well. Let's see what we got going on, all right? Saggy, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 9 of Cups in reverse. I feel like some of you guys are coming to a conclusion that you're not really doing what you want to be doing for yourself, because the 9 of Cups upright is like doing things that fulfill you, doing things that make you happy. That could be things such as your routine or things that you're currently practicing, so on and so forth. So I feel like this weekend you're kind of coming to this conclusion of, why am I not like investing in things that are making me happy, or that I'm having fun doing, or that I want to do? I feel like you're taking a look at where your investments have been lying. Taking a look at your current energy, Sag. We got here the Ace of Pentacles. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, you got here the 6 of Wands in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the King of Cups. Yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like your investments recently have been in everything else but yourself. And that's the conclusion you're coming to this weekend. Like, my investment has been in my job. My investment has been in my friends. My investment has been in the success of others. But has my investments been in the success of myself? Has my investments been in my own happiness? Has what I've invested into been for me, or has it been for genuinely other people? And I think a lot of you guys are realizing that. You're saying, granted, I have a huge fucking heart, because Sagittarians do. If any of you guys know Sagittarians personally, I know Sagittarians in my life, and their hearts are fucking huge, okay? So considering that you have such a big heart, Sag, you always want to make sure you take care of everything else. You always want to make sure that you're, investing yourself in all the people that you love and care for. But I think this weekend is calling back for you to reinvest into yourself. I think this weekend is about a little bit of self-care, but also let's get my priorities focused more so back onto me. What can I do in my life right now to make me happy? What can I incorporate in my daily routine that would be awesome for my mental health? What can I do or pursue right now that would be really, really amazing for me? Whatever you can do for yourself right now, Sagittarius, is really what you should be going after, considering that you've been doing way too much for everybody else involved in your life. So Sag, I feel like the universe is kind of directing you this weekend, saying, guys, it's time to pull back to you. You have been very focused on investing in everything else, but right now, what's going to make you happy? Let's make you a priority, and let's focus on what's going to be good for you. Okay, Sag? So basically, reprioritize yourself this weekend, all right? Do something fun. Do something rad. All right, Sagittarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our earth, or what did we start off with today, guys? Did we start off with earth, or was it water? I want to make sure I didn't get the thing wrong. I believe we did, I don't know the signs today. Let me know real quick so I don't fuck up the zodiac order, guys. We started off with earth, right? Okay, I wanted to make sure that was correct. So it's earth, water, fire. Going on to our air signs. Let's go ahead and take a look at Libra. By the way, Libra, your season is coming to a close. I hope you guys had a happy birthday and a happy Libra season. So, going on to our Libra, baby. Let's see what we got going on. Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, what messages are coming through here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Libra, let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for our Libra gang? Libra. Ooh, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Hierophant. I like that a lot for you, actually. Some of you here could be getting a job as a teacher. If you are getting a teaching job, I feel like your students are going to fall in love with you. And I don't mean that in a way of like, oh, they're going to fall in love with you, but they're really going to like you as a teacher. You're going to be a good teacher, Libra, okay? So you could start teaching. Maybe you just started that as your career. Maybe you finally got a teaching job somewhere. If so, I think your students are going to really enjoy your class. By the way, you could be connecting with a Taurus for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we do have here the 6 of Wands in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the 10 of Wands in reverse. And then for the outcome for you, Libra, we have here the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So I definitely feel, Libra, this is screaming that you've gotten your priorities straight. Moving into the weekend here, guys, 6 of Wands reversed. You're done investing your attention into the things that are not helping you grow. So Libra, you're not giving your attention to anything anymore that's not helping you grow. that's not committed to your growth, that's not positive for you, that's not good for you, you're not basically investing your energy in anything that is not worth your time. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you got here the Ten of Wands in reverse. Libra, I think you're in a position right now where you're cutting out all the dead weight in your life, whether that be toxic situations, toxic people, bad habits, bad mindsets, so on and so forth. I feel like this weekend for you guys is basically a giant detox. It's kind of recognizing all the things in your life that aren't great for you or that aren't good for you, and you're saying to yourself, okay, it's time to eliminate all this stuff if it's not helping me or serving me in my highest good. So this weekend, you're kind of going to come to that realization of, it's time for a detox. Here's all the things that don't serve in my favor. Here's all the things that I need to detach myself from, and here's what I need to focus on for my success and for my growth moving forward. I like that. Looking at the outcome that's present for you, you got here the Seven of Wands reversed. You're in that position in time right now where you're looking at everything in your life in a very healthy perspective. That's actually something I like to see here for you guys as well. This perspective that you're having in your life right now feels like it's coming from a very healthy place. So anything that is not working for you, anything that is not helping your evolution and growth, you're making sure that you kick that to the curb. By the way, just throwing this out here, whether you're a Libra or whether anybody else is watching, a really great exercise that helps me a lot when I need to figure out my priorities in life is to actually get a piece of paper and just take a look at your life and see what you're giving your energy to. Jot down everything that you're invested into. Whether you are invested into a friendship right now, whether you're invested into a marriage, write down what job you're invested into, write down what you're thinking about all day, write everything that you are giving your attention to and your energy to. And after you write that out on a piece of paper, what I want you to do is I want you to look at what you've written. And if you see that you've been giving your attention and your energy to anything that isn't really worth your time, anything that's low vibrational, anything that isn't serving in your highest of good, those are the things that I'd like you to circle. And as you circle those things, what you're going to do is make mental notes now of what it is you need to stop giving your energy to, of what it is you need to stop paying attention to, because it isn't helping you in your highest of good. So it's actually a really healthy and great exercise to do. When I've done that exercise, guys, it has really helped me shift my perspective, and it's also really helped me release a bunch of stuff that I didn't need to be giving my energy to or investing into in the first place. So whether you're a Libra or anybody else watching this, really try that exercise. That exercise helps a lot, and it will definitely get you guys to focus more so on the better things, the more positive things that you are, worthy of, or not even worthy of, but that's really worth your attention. You see what I'm saying? All right, Libra, I like that, man. You guys are getting your priorities straightened out. You guys are focusing on bigger and better things. You're dropping dead weight. This weekend is looking awesome. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of signs, going on to our second batch of signs. Let's see what we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Virgo. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. What messages do we got coming through here for Team Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Virgo. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for Virgo's weekend? Virgo. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Chariot. You could be traveling. Maybe you guys are doing something cool. I mean, Halloween is next week or next weekend, so maybe you guys are doing some sort of Halloween getaway, or you could be doing some sort of trip with some friends. Either way, though, the Chariot doesn't have to symbolize physical travel, but some of you guys could possibly be going on a trip. Now, we also got here for your current energy the Nine of Cups reversed. The person you're dealing with, Virgo, we got here the Ten of Cups, and then the outcome that's present, we got the Six of Cups. I think a lot of you guys here are definitely going more so on an energetic trip, if anything, because the Chariot card is recognizing it's time for me to move forward and get out of this energy I'm currently sitting in. And what is the energy you're currently sitting in, Virgo? Well, let's take a look at who you're dealing with first. Ten of Cups reversed. A really unfulfilling situation is something that you're dealing with. And if something is already unfulfilling, why is it worth investing into it in the first place? I think, Virgo, you're taking a look at your past and you're kind of coming to this conclusion of, why do I always put myself in situations that make me unhappy? And once you start realizing that that's kind of a pattern, you're going to really unlock a lot more questions to ask yourself. Well, if I keep putting myself in situations that don't make me happy, why do I do that? Do I feel that I don't deserve happiness? Do I believe that I deserve to be unhappy? Am I basically saying that happiness is not something that should be in my future? You're going to start asking yourself a bunch of questions this weekend once you start realizing your patterns. Because why does a person keep doing the same thing over and over again? Eventually, you got to realize what's going on a subconscious level. So Virgo, this weekend, you're going to ask yourself all those questions as you're realizing that it's become kind of a common pattern in your life. And once you ask yourself those questions, now you're getting ready to do some inner work, okay? And with that inner work, it's going to take you forward, especially with the Chariot here. With that inner work, it's going to take you to a new path. It's going to make you open your eyes and realize, I don't need to be investing myself into shit that don't make me happy. There's no point in doing that. I deserve to be happy. Therefore, I should be doing things that are going to aid and abet to my happiness, rather than being in these unfulfilling situations, rather than being around these unfulfilling relationships, rather than being at this unfulfilling job, so on and so forth. If I want my life to be good, it's time for me to align myself with good things that make me feel good, okay? So I like that, Virgo. So I think you're going to realize a common pattern, you know? I've been investing in things that don't make me happy for quite some time now. In order for me to be happy, I need to go ahead and invest in shit that is actually fulfilling. All right? All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. You guys got this, man. I've actually noticed that before, too. I remember in my past, you know, just to share a little bit with you guys to add on to the storyline that I pulled. In my past, I always realized that I invested in certain situations repetitively. One of those being people that always had problems. And I always tried to figure out why I did that. I was like, why do I always invest into people that have problems? It was because I was always trying to fix someone. And that's the most Cancerian thing you're ever going to hear me say. But that was a common pattern I noticed. And I said, well, if I want to be happy with somebody where there is no problems and where we both can be together and be living our best lives, maybe I shouldn't keep on trying to constantly fix people, but instead, maybe I should be enjoying people, you know? That was a massive realization that I needed to have within myself, especially by picking up on my patterns. So Virgo, just like we were talking about your pattern of being in unfulfilling situations, maybe you have to figure out why you're there in the first place. My pattern is because I wanted to fix people, but maybe your pattern is because maybe you don't feel like you deserve happiness, or it could be some other answer. But as long as you figure out why you have a repetitive pattern, once you get that answer, you can instantly change your life. All right? All right, baby. So we did our earth sign, going on to our water sign. Let's take a look here and see what we got going on for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. What messages do we got coming through here for Team Cancer, please? Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Cancer. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, all is well. Let's see what we got going on, all right? Cancer. Coming up this weekend, your overall energy is showing up as the 9 of Pentacles. I like that, okay? 9 of Pentacles is a good vibe for the first card. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the 8 of Swords reversed, person you're dealing with. We got a Queen of Cups reversed, outcome that's present for you, Cancer. Baby, we got here the Hermit reversed. I like it, Cancer. I like it a lot. I feel like something is just not under your skin anymore, Cancer, okay? You're in a period of time where it's like, you know what? If someone's not going to have fun with me, I'm going to have fun all by myself, okay? This weekend is the weekend where you're just done basically waiting for other people to catch up to your vibe, Cancer. Because as a Cancer, don't get me wrong, we can have a great time with other people, but it's not always the best thing for us to wait for other people to catch up to our level. Cancer, if you want to have a great weekend by yourself this weekend, you 110% can. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, Cancer, taking a look at who you're dealing with, you got here a Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like someone in your life right now just isn't on your vibe. They're going through something, or maybe they're not emotionally available, or maybe they're not in a great place. And Cancer, I think you're realizing, you know, people may be in that energy, but I want to be in the energy of having fun. I want to be in the energy of feeling good. I want to be in a high vibrational space, and I don't need to carry people to that level. If I'm on that level, I can enjoy it all by myself. So Cancer, taking a look at your current energy, 8 of Swords reversed, I think this weekend, you're not worrying about anybody else but you. If somebody doesn't want to hang out with you because they're not having a great time, you're like, okay, do you, I'm going to do me. You know, if somebody is not wanting to follow your plans, you're saying, okay, cool, I'll meet meet you later. I'm going to go ahead and do me. All right? Taking a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Hermit in reverse. So what I like so much about this is that with the Hermit in reverse, it means that you're in a position to where you're not going to hold yourself back from doing what you want to do just because other people aren't willing to tag along. This weekend, you're going to do you, despite whether or not people want to come out and enjoy the same things that you're doing. Because Cancer, sometimes we're like, man, I really want to do this today, but considering my friend doesn't want to, I guess I'll do whatever my friend's doing. Like sometimes we put what we want to do on the back burner for other people. That's not happening this weekend, okay? This weekend is like, I'm doing me. You can either come to my level and have fun, and we can go do some great shit, or you can do you, and I'm gonna just keep on doing me, because right now I'm in this high vibrational energy. I want to enjoy it, and I'm not gonna let anybody else hold me back, and I'm not gonna put what I want on the back burner. I'm gonna make sure that that's up front, and I go ahead and do it. I like it, Cancer. I like it a lot, baby. All right, Cancer, that was a good message, man. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our earth, going on to our fire. Let's take a look here at the Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours, all right? What messages are coming through here for Team Aries? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Aries gang. Let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on this weekend, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What do we got going on? Aries. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Chariot in the reverse. So you can be connecting with a Cancer for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the King of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, outcome that's present. We got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Aries, you could be connecting with a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. What this message looks like to me is there's something that isn't necessarily over, but you're not really in a position to where you want it to continue. I think you want it to stop because your overall energy is the Chariot in reverse. So I think you want a cycle to come to a closing, Aries. But as far as the person you're dealing with goes, I think they still want to keep that cycle alive. So taking a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Two of Wands in reverse. You're saying to somebody this weekend, whatever the two of us had, it's over, it's finished, it's complete. I do not intend on moving forward. I do not intend on reigniting any sort of flame. I just want to move forward with my own life because I think you realized it's time for me to make this decision because continuing to invest into something that didn't work out the first time, and I'm hearing for a few of you, Aries, maybe this is a situation that didn't work out a couple times, but I think you're realizing that this is the best judgment call for me to do to protect myself emotionally and for my sanity. So Aries, you're feeling on an emotional level, it's better for me to move on than to keep on trying something that isn't working. Okay? I heard that, saying a long time ago. It's like, what's the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. That's kind of the vibe that you're feeling this weekend. It's like, why would I keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result when the result's always the same? If something's not working for me, why am I going to keep doing it? Now, keep in mind, maybe we're not talking about love here. Maybe we're talking about pursuing some sort of career. Maybe you thought this career would work for you, but you just don't really like it, and therefore it's time for me to go ahead and do something else, Maybe you're in this energy right now where you're recognizing something for me personally in my personal journey and transformation isn't working out for me, and it's time for me to do something else, so on and so forth. So with that all being said, Aries, whatever situation we're talking about, something here has clearly not worked for you. And with that being said, there has not been a different result. The result has always been the same. So on an emotional level, it's better to just move forward and to do something different, All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And yeah, by the way, that was Einstein who said it, right? Making sure that I got that correct. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth, we did our water, we did our fire. Going on to our air signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours, all right? What messages are coming through here for Team Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, man. Hopefully, all is well. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Gemini. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Star in reverse. So, you can be connecting with an Aquarius for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Person you're dealing with, we got here the Chariot. And then the outcome that's present, we got here the Temperance card. Okay, so Gemini, you might be connecting with a Cancer, a Sagittarius, or possibly an Aquarius. But the Star in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I think you're kind of losing hope in something right now, Gemini, and you don't really feel like continuing to invest into it. I think you're giving up on something here. In regards to what you're giving up on, though, it feels to me like that gave up on you as well, because the Chariot card is talking about something that's either walked away from you or is at a complete distance from you. So what are we talking about here for Gemini? Let's clarify the Chariot. Why do we got the Chariot card showing up? What is the Chariot card showing up for in regards to who Gemini is dealing with? And we got here the Emperor. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So Gemini, I feel like this is you guys giving up on a situation because the situation itself already gave up on you. For example, let's say we're talking about love and romance. Somebody could have already moved on from you, and if they did, you're saying, all right, it's time for me to stop trying to pursue somebody who already decided to walk away in the first place. It's kind of that energy of like, I'm going to match somebody else's energy. If they gave up on me, I'm giving up on them. I don't see the point in me having to, be involved in a one-sided situation and try my hardest to make something work if the other person isn't willing to make it work with me. Looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Temperance card. And even though the Temperance card here can talk about healing, I feel like the Temperance card here is hinting more towards balance. I think what's happening, Gemini, is you're giving people the same exact energy that they're giving you. Essentially, you're saying, I'm giving people back what they give me. If somebody's going to ghost me, I'm going to ghost them back. If somebody's going to stop talking to me, I'm going to stop talking to them back. If somebody's going to walk away and, pretend I don't exist, same thing. I'm going to do the same thing to you. If somebody's going to be nice to me, I'll be nice. If somebody's going to be mean, I'll be mean. It is what it is. You're in that space right now, guys, where I feel like you just don't have a tolerance to continue putting out the most energy for people and not getting anything back. It's like whatever somebody gives me is what I'm going to give them back. Point blank, period. So I do feel here that, you had a situation that you were hopeful was going to work out. Somebody here may have ghosted, or somebody here may have disrespected you or walked away. And you're like, all right, I'm not going to do the most to fix it. I'm not going to do the most to be the better person. Honestly, whatever energy they give me, I'm giving that same exact energy back because people deserve what they give. You get what you give. That type of energy is what I'm seeing. Okay. So Gemini, that's what I got here for you. I just think that you're not in a space anymore where it's like, oh, let's talk about that for a second too, where people are like, you should be the better person, okay? You should be the better person. No, this world is about equality, If somebody's an asshole to you, you have more of a right to be an asshole back. If somebody disrespects you, you have the right to disrespect them back, In certain circumstances, sure, you can be the right person or the better person, right? But ultimately, who's to say you aren't the better person when somebody made the mistake the first time, So anyways, Gemini, with all that being said, you get what you give. It is what it is. So I feel like that's going to be your vibe here coming up into the weekend. And I also feel like that's going to be your vibe for a while. I just think that you're done going the extra mile for people. Okay? All right, Gemini. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for the $4.99, by the way, all the way from Sigourney. I went back to listen to the Cancer reading, and you're on point. I am my own motherfucking vibe. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, honestly, this weekend, I was feeling that a lot for the Cancer reading. That resonated with me. This weekend, I'm doing me. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be in a good-ass mood. And if nobody else wants to join me, I'm going to go have fun all by my lonesome. Okay? All right, baby. So, going back on to our Earth signs, let's have a look here and see what's going on for the Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. What messages are coming through here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my bull gang, let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. What's going on for Taurus this weekend? Taurus, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Taking a look at your current energy, you got an Ace of Cups reversed, person you're dealing with. You got a Judgment. Outcome that's present for you is going to be the Emperor. I feel like someone is trying to offer a second chance at love with a few of you, and if that's the case, Taurus, you're very uninterested. With the outcome being the Emperor card, you're very much so basically affirming to this person that the window of opportunity is closed, and that window of opportunity is going to remain closed, okay? So Taurian, if someone in the next 72 hours is trying to get back involved in your life, I don't feel like you want them involved, and I feel like you're going to tell them very bluntly, very flat out, I'm good, I'm uninterested, I'm going to keep on doing me. So you might be turning down somebody who wants a second chance for some of y'all, or with some of y'all in the next 72 hours. Now, if this is not about a person wanting a second chance romantically, it could be a friend trying to make amends with you, or just somebody in general in your life wanting to be a part of your life again. And for whatever your reasoning may be, I don't think you're interested. I think that your boundaries are very much so up right now. I think your walls are very much so up right now, considering the damage the last time you let this person step in inside those walls. That's what I'm seeing for you. I think that whoever was in your castle, per se, Taurus, in the past, did a lot of damage to the point where you put those walls back up, and you don't want them to be in that castle that they had with you ever again. You want to make sure you protect your damn castle. Okay, Taurus? So that's what I'm feeling here for you guys. I think you're just really uninterested. You don't want to let somebody back in. They may try here this weekend, but I think you're going to deny that. Okay? All right, Taurus. These readings are interesting this weekend, guys, okay? Like I said, y'all, something about today just feels off, and I'm sorry if the messages aren't resonating, or if they're weird, or if they do resonate, still sorry, because goddamn, these messages are crazy. Yeah, man, take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate with you, do not worry. It's totally okay. Better luck next time, right? There'll be better stories next time, I'm sure. But yeah, the energy today is just really, really weird. All right? All right, Taurus. That's what I got for you, though. So if somebody is trying to come back around to you, I do feel like you were denying them access. There's something about the last time you let them in. It definitely seems like that didn't go well, and therefore, you're keeping your boundaries up high. Okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much, V. Thank you so much for the $10. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, we finished up all of our earth signs, going on to our water signs. Let's have a look here and see what we got going on for the Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. What do we got going on for Pisces here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Pisces, let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Emperor. So, you might be dealing with an Aries for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Ace of Cups. Person you're dealing with, we got the Four of Swords reversed. Outcome that's present, Pisces, Five of Pentacles. This is an interesting reading for me because I feel like you're in a place where you're so determined to let somebody know that you care that you will make sure they know at all costs. So Pisces, I think coming up this weekend, guys, you're going to be feeling very romantic. I'm definitely picking up on the hopeless romantic vibes. Now, Pisces kind of can be a really cliche hopeless romantic, all right? I know you guys very well, considering I've dated many Pisces, and I'm currently with a Pisces partner. So with that being said, yeah, I'm definitely feeling very hopeless romantic vibes. But with these hopeless romantic vibes that are coming through, it's about just making sure that somebody knows they're loved. So I feel like this weekend, you're going to be extra affectionate with the people in your life, to the point where they know that they're not left out in the cold. They know that they're not alone. They know that they have somebody that loves and cares for them. So for Pisces in relationships, I feel like you're going to be extra lovey-dovey with your partners, okay? For Pisces in relationships, you're going to be extra lovey-dovey with your partners. You might be doing something nice for them. Maybe you're going to take them somewhere cute or somewhere cool. For Pisces that are dating somebody, you know, maybe you're going to get to know them more. Maybe you're going to take them on like this fantastic date, all right? But I'm definitely feeling really hopeless romantic vibes. It's like you want to spend time with somebody you really, really enjoy this weekend and let them know that you love and care for them. And honestly, you want to just have a great moment with them and have a great time and show them that you care and just give them so much love. I'm just feeling an abundance of love, Pisces, okay? Like I said, hopeless romantic vibes. That's what I see for you guys this weekend. So, you know, if you're dealing with somebody new, if you met somebody new, if you're in a long-term relationship, whatever the case is right now, Pisces, I just feel like you're going to be super lovey-dovey, spoiling the people you care about, and just letting them know that you're there and always going to be there, all right? That's cute. I might be getting spoiled this weekend, y'all. I might be getting spoiled this weekend with some love. I like that, baby. I like it a lot. So Pisces, I do see some spoiling going on here. I do see some hopeless romantic activity. It seems pretty good. All right? All right, baby. So all of my water signs are done. All of my earth signs are done. Now, going on towards the lovely and amazing fire signs. Let's see what we got for the Leo gang. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right. What messages are coming through here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Leo. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got coming through for my Leo gang? Leo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Page of Wands in reverse. So you can be connecting with I wanted to say a water sign, so you might be dealing with one, but you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Four of Swords reversed, person you're dealing with. We got here the Two of Pentacles, outcome that's present. We got here the Five of Wands in the reverse. Interesting reading here. So Leo, stepping into your weekend, guys, Page of Wands reversed, and then the Four of Swords reversed. I think something here is just not really sparking your interest anymore. I keep picking up on the energy that you're going back and forth. Like something interests you one moment and then the next moment it's not really interesting to you. And I don't know what this is necessarily referencing. It could be a career possibly. Maybe sometimes you feel super invested in your career and then other times you feel really disconnected from it. You could feel invested in a friendship one day and then disconnected the next. Invested in a partner one day and then disconnected the next. So I think you're trying to wonder, like, why is there no stability? Why are my emotions constantly fluctuating about how I feel towards something? Why do I feel connected sometimes? Why do I feel disconnected other times? Taking a look at the outcome that's present, Five of Wands reversed, you want to understand what's going on with this and why you're struggling with this, because you either want to be all in or you want to be all out. So Leo, I would definitely say my best advice for you guys is that if sometimes you feel super invested and other times you feel disconnected, I wouldn't put too much pressure on yourself to 110% figure out exactly what it is you want just yet. Experience is the best thing that you can have for yourself. You know, the more you experience something, the more you know if you want it, the more you know if you want to pursue it, the more you know if it's for you. So for example, Leo, let's say we're talking about a career right now. You can't know if you're going to be all in on that career for the rest of your life or if you're going to be all out of that career, you know? Just keep on rolling with it. Keep on feeling it out. Keep on going with the flow, because the more experience you have in what it is you're working on, the more you will recognize on whether or not if you want to commit to it or if you want to let it go. What's interesting about life is that, guys, I don't think we're always going to be super connected to everything we do. At some point, we pull back. At some point, we feel disconnected, and it happens in everything. It happens in marriages. It happens in your friendships. It happens in your own personal life. It happens in your job life, because not all the time are we 100% all in on everything that we're doing. For example, you can love the career you do, but then you could have a job that you hate. Like, let's say that you're a construction worker, you love doing construction, but you have to build this one thing and you're not enjoying building that one thing, right? You could have a moment where you feel disconnected from your career in that aspect. Another thing, let's talk about marriage. You could feel super connected to your husband or wife, but then a couple months into your marriage, you could feel disconnected. The thing about marriage is that you go through the process of falling in love and then falling out of love and then falling in love again in a repetitive way. That's what's really interesting about relationships and marriages. It's that people cannot help falling in love, but staying in love is a choice. And it's a choice that you have to commit to doing. So at the end of the day, we're constantly going all in and then feeling disconnected in everything that we do. It's actually very natural, very normal, and very healthy. So don't feel like you have to be balls to the wall committed to something, Leo. If you're feeling disconnected from it, take a break. And if you're feeling really invested into it, go for it. Does that make sense? Like, let's say we're talking about your job. If sometimes you're really into it, then work hard when you're feeling really into it. But if you're feeling a little disconnected, don't push yourself to be super into it. It's okay. You're going to go through spells where you feel really on top of it and where you feel really pulled back. All right? And same thing with a relationship, you know? Sometimes in a relationship, you might feel a little disconnected from your partner, but then there'll be another moment where you feel super connected, you know? You can't always be 110% all in on something. You're going to change throughout your life, and you're going to feel disconnected sometimes from things that you love. It doesn't mean you don't love it anymore. It just means that maybe you need to change your focus, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up all of our fire signs, all of our water signs, all of our earth signs. Last but not least, baby, let's see what we got going on for the lovely and amazing Aquarian gang. What do we got going on? Messages for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours, all right? What messages are coming through here for Team Aquarian? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. For the 260 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Messages for Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Aquarius, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarian, coming up this weekend, your overall energy is going to be the Queen of Cups in reverse. So, you might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here an Ace of Pentacles. Person you're dealing with, we got the Five of Pentacles reversed. And then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Three of Wands in the reverse. So, looking at the energy showing up for your weekend here, Aquarius, Queen of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles upright. I think that it's the energy of something that you've wanted to happen, but it's all happening at, in quotation, the wrong time. It's like I've wanted something to come, but it's came at the wrong time. I don't feel like I'm emotionally prepared for this. I don't feel like I'm emotionally ready for this. You know, this is something I've wanted, but it's coming at the wrong time. For example, let's say you met somebody great, but you're not in a position to where you want to date. Let's say you finally got a job, but you're so stressed out and you have a lot going on in your home life that you feel like you can't take that job. Remember, guys, there's no such thing as the right time. There's no such thing as the wrong time. I think that whatever comes up, especially opportunities for you that are good, take them when you're there. Aquarius, taking a look at what you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Five of Pentacles reversed. I want to say something. If opportunities didn't come at the right time, isn't it interesting that the opportunity came in the first place? Because what I learned is that when opportunities come, and you think that they're happening all at the wrong time, it's actually coming because you're in the right place at the right time to take this opportunity that will help you get out of that bad position you're in the first place. So Aquarius, let's say you're not in the best place in your life right now, and you've always wanted to find the perfect romantic partner, and out of nowhere, you met that person yesterday. And you're saying to yourself, fuck, it's not the right time. Maybe it is. Maybe that partner was supposed to come into your life to pull you out of the rough patch you've been going through. All right, let's say you got the perfect dream job lined up for you and you're saying, well, shit, it's not the right time. I got so many other things going on in my life. Maybe the reason that dream job popped up is so that you can take some time away from all the other things you got going on in your life, and it can pull you out of your funk that you've been going through. So it's really interesting when we always say, man, I finally got what I want, but it showed up at the wrong time. No, it showed up at the right time. It was always there to pull you out of whatever the fuck you were going through to guide you to where you needed to go. So keep that in mind, man. There is no such thing as the wrong time. Everything that comes in for you, it came in for you for a reason. There's always going to be that divine intervention, all right? So that's what I got, Aquarius. So whatever's coming up for you this weekend, whatever opportunity it may be, if you feel like something's coming in for you and that it's the wrong time, believe me, it's not the wrong time. It's there to help you, and especially to help you get out of whatever situation you got currently going on. So take the opportunity anyways, guys. It's never the wrong time. Trust me, that's divine intervention. Okay? All right, baby. So, Aquarian, that's what I got coming in for you. And of course, like, I know it's not going to resonate to every Aquarius. If you don't have an opportunity coming up this weekend, or if, you know, none of this makes sense, it's not your reading. But if it does make sense for you, you know, don't get caught up in things coming in at the wrong time. Realize that everything always happens at the time it needs to take you to where you need to go. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, there was one more donation, so give me one sec, y'all. Let me say a proper thank you real quick. Where are you? Janie, thank you so much for the $4.99. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Janie, okay? But all right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, Thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the weekend read. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. You all are so awesome. Really appreciate everybody being here. For everybody who sent in donations, guys, thank you so much for those donations. They help a lot more than you all know. Thank you for your gratitude. Really appreciate that as well. As I mentioned today, guys, fair warning, everybody. I apologize if the readings were not on par or were not on point. Weird vibes today, weird energy, couple of weird readings. You know, if it's not your message, don't stress it, don't sweat it, don't worry about it. You know, we'll have more daily readings in the future as we do Monday through Friday. So I will see you guys next week and we'll get some better reads popping. So yeah, if the vibes felt off today, if the readings felt off today, don't worry about it. I don't know. I feel like today's a weird day. A lot of people felt like it was a weird day, so don't worry about it. All right. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And one more update, guys, for next week. I am going to start the November readings. So the November readings will be starting to get uploaded by next week. So next week, we'll start rolling those videos out to you. So if you've been waiting on November monthly readings, those are going to come next week. So thank you guys for your patience. Really, really appreciate that. All right. All right, everybody. Have a happy weekend, man. Have a happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. And I will see you guys next week. Much love to my soul fam, and have yourselves a good one. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for your love and support, and have a fantastic day. All right. I love you guys, and have a good one. Peace. Much love, baby.